You ever sit in a moment and wonder how you got to a moment and then realize in unison, like like it was panned out how you got to where you are? It's been a very rough start of my new year, and honestly this weekend is gonna suck because I don't have my kids because of this year starting out sucky, and just ugh, that's the hardest thing to do. But everything and all the compounding problems and all the ignorant ways of things of being, even today, went to work and there's a lot of ignorance, a lot of stupidity, and a lot of stuff I really didn't want to do. But gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I did, and it turned out okay. But still, it's just you wait for when is it gonna end, and you wonder how is it gonna end, and you realize that this is for a reason. You just really wish you weren't the person working on the building. You're the person that planned the building, so you know the whole schematics and you know how long it's supposed to take. Okay, I got a project management degree, so I know the whole background. Yeah. In life, it seems that's how it is. God's the project manager, and like you're the welder, or you're the building person, or you're the plumber, or something like that. You know how to lay what you can lay, what's your specialty, but you don't know the big plan for what He has for what you're doing. So it's hard to trust the plan, especially when it takes your children away for six, sometimes, well, this week it's going to be 7 days of the week. Most of the times it's 5.5 days of the week. I'm going to get to see my kids for a day and a half. Ugh, it sucks. It hurts. I miss them. But I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to just find other purposes or other things to get me to a substantial place that'll be the wrong influence for my children. It's hard. This day and age, doing the right thing is the hardest thing anybody could do. It's easy to be an asshole. It's so hard to do the right thing, especially when you have to do it alone. As everybody else is so focused on that money and on that friends and on all that. I don't know what people think of them. For a long time, I was so self-depreciating. A long time, I didn't like myself. But you know what? I have three beautiful examples of how beautiful and awesome a person I can be because I know three beautiful, fantastic persons are an example of me or what I impart to them. My son has glorious manners. My daughter's like a teenager at 8 years old. Yes, they already give her a year. My son at 3 acts like he's 5. Then he goes on 15. But they all know manners maketh man. They don't always use it, but they always have it. Ah, what's funny is when I go running, I listen to Linkin Park, and sometimes I listen to some Cochise from Audioslave. And both of them are gone because of the ignorance and hype of the society today. So that's why I try my best to keep my kids away from that. I'd rather my son watch Daddy Finger 5,000 times than to spend 1 second on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the hell is going on. I'd rather my kids be Netflix babies, take their own sweet time, than to then be caught up in social media. Because that shit kills people. Literally. Cyberbullying. How? I mean, really? Like, beep, the bullying stops. But because we're so connected to it, can't turn it off. I just do this because I don't have any friends. Literally, I don't have any friends. My only friends are usually my kids, but because of situations. They have to spend time with their aunt and their mother or grandmother, and I would love to spend time with them. But I'm not doing what I normally do when I get into a situation. Just usually I'd ask someone for help. I've got to the point where I've humbled myself enough, but people hold that shit. People use that shit. And everyone in my family, they will use that shit like a curse. It's like, remember when you needed that? Mm. Ah, here you go. Let me make you feel like garbage for helping. I'm not doing it. It's hard to not be as sick as the rest of my family. My family's sick, but you know what? I'm sick in my own way because I refuse to follow the trend or to do the wrong thing or to not speak up about something that's wrong. I just can't do it. Can't be a liar. Can't be a backbiter. I can't do any of that stuff. It just makes me annoyed. Makes me irritated. This day and age, to have a heart just doesn't work for people anymore. I usually direct these at my kids, but their mother never lets them watch it. So, whoever has a subscription to my channel, mom, me on my other phone. So, this is my personal diary, I guess, because nobody watch it anyway. So, it's hard, it's rough, but even just speaking like this, trying to get it out to something, you look on the phone, I look on the phone. Maybe if someone else is watching, you look on the phone. And it's like when you're in the hardest time, God is like the biggest, royalist, ultimate comedian in the world. Because it's like life is this, that, and the third. Right there. That's our first minute. Martin Luther King's right there. What does that mean? Right underneath it, before my daughter's jewelry box, it says, I have a dream. And I do have a dream. That's why this is so much harder. Because the dream seems so damn impossible. And they say you need a support group, and they say you need this. And I don't have any of those things. I have a half-aced, self-depreciating, unreliable people. And all the people I try to bring as a support system are just depreciate my value. I don't mean to be devalued when I know how much I'm valued. It's like having a gold rock, keep putting it under dirt and might grow. Does it make any sense? That's what I keep doing. Keep burying my ass in dirt, hoping that an oak tree will grow. Because the dirt make me stronger. Because I'll be the rich value. If you want to be gold and need more value, you got to be around more gold. And I'm trying to get around more positive people, but it's so hard. I want to refine. I mean, I go to rich people country, nothing. I go to poor people country, nothing. And they both hate me the same way. Middle class, same shit. I don't get it. Been around rich people, been around broke people, been around minority people, been around white people, black people, Asian people, but everybody. And it's like, I don't say anything horrible, terrible. I just tell the truth, the unabated truth, not the, well, I'm going to protect your feelings and hope you don't get butthurt truth. I tell you, well, people tell me all the time, but if you ugly, you ugly. Sorry. You're ugly. Well, you're ugly. To me, I'm phenomenal, beautiful, and awesome. To me, you're ugly. I'm just saying. And if you ask most people, you're ugly. See, I'd say some shit like that if you're ugly. But then there's some people who do what I would do. And I'm like, you know what? As long as you know you're beautiful to you, everybody in this world, 100%, everyone is beautiful. If they can realize it first. It took me 35 fucking years to realize how much of a beautiful human being I was. Because I was around some of the ugliest, ridiculous human beings I could ever be around. What's funny is the other day, I controlled the situation just by saying, really? Okay. and the whole dynamic changed. And it was an apology, and I was like, have I really changed that much? How did I do it? By myself. Not with a support system, not with people teaching me, by myself. How did I learn martial arts? By myself. Yes, that was the idea face. But whoever gets to watch this, no matter how hard or how rough it gets, just the analogy came to my head. It's like in life, sometimes you feel like the bride in Kill Bill. Even if you feel like you lost, even if you feel like you're buried 6 feet under, remember all those times when you felt that way and you got out. Just like in the movie where she got buried and she had to figure out how to get out from being buried, and she used that palm strike thing to push the casket out the ground. Figure out your palm strike and get your ass up above ground. That's what I'm doing. When I was in arrears one time and I needed help, people helped. But the most important thing was when I was really, really hard up, I got work. And I started working 2, 3, 4 jobs, whatever it took. Right now I'm signed up for 5 jobs. So I'm about to be a true Jamaican. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. I can't do this one time, part time, temp time. I need like 3, 4 jobs. Take care of my 3 kids. Hopefully 4 one day. For now. I know most likely half of the shit you didn't even hear because of how the damn fan is drying my boots is. But turn the shit up. Whatever. Yeah, it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know if I got to go to work tomorrow. Whatever. That kind of day. That kind of month. Hopefully it won't be that kind of year. Good night. Good luck. Godspeed. I have faith in you. Keep on pressing forward. As I say, this message is to whoever sees it and to myself. So, self, know you have faith in yourself. People that watch this, know to have faith in yourself. Because no matter how much group of people you have, how much supporters or how much people that surround you, not one bit of it will matter unless you have faith in you and you love you. Just say. I'm not gonna stop saying this. I'm not gonna stop trying to send it out. But I'm not gonna tell everybody about God. I'm not gonna tell everybody about Buddha. I'm not gonna tell everybody about no religious stuff. I'm just gonna be straight up. In this life, even to praise those things, you have to choose. God don't choose you. You gotta choose him. Buddha don't choose for you to praise him. You gotta choose him. Everything starts with you. This universe, when you open your eyes, you are the sun. Because once your eyes close, your universe is turned off for a bit. Think about it like that. So, get up, dress up, show up, never give up. Take it easy.